Good morning. I'm MaryEllen from the channel MaryEllen After 60, and I am absolutely thrilled today to be doing a collaboration with two of my very best friends on YouTube, Nathalie the Beauty Diva and Carol from the old Carol Show. This was the video I was talking about last week. We both pick our, like this year it's 19 favorites from the year 2016, and this is the 5th year that we've done this as a trio. So I always look forward to doing it. We all have our own different rules. So like my rules are, I can't have mentioned it in another yearly favorites. It has to be something that I purchased myself or purchased for one of my viewers. I have to kind of put a disclaimer there. And for me, it has to be something that really has upped my game, changed my life, made something easier, or just made me happy. One of the first things I want to mention, and this isn't of my 19, but I'm thrilled that CoverGirl went cruelty-free. There were products from CoverGirl that I really missed, and I'm glad that they are cruelty-free, and I'm hoping that other companies join in and do the same. And this isn't in my 19 either, but I've just got to talk to you about the people that I met. I think it was 5 YouTubers this year, and I enjoyed meeting every one of them. The first person I met was Kathy from the channel Kathy's Beauty Care Chats, and my best friend since 5th grade lives close to the area where Kathy lives. So I was able to spend a whole day with her and meet her children and hang out, and we had a fabulous time. My friend and her husband and I then went to Las Vegas, and I was able to meet Joan from the channel Junebug 1027 and her husband Mike, and we met for lunch at the Wynn and had a great time. I mean, every one of these women I connected with immediately. Jim and I went to Kansas City, Missouri to meet with another friend of mine, and her name is Marlene from the channel Marlene Fab and Glam. And Kansas City, Missouri is quite a distance from us, so Jim and I took a road trip and got to meet Marlene and her husband Wayne, and we had a 3-hour lunch. Jim enjoyed it so much. We were planning on meeting Marlene last year, and it didn't work out. She lives in Florida most of the year, but part of the year they have a home in Kansas. So that was really a nice treat. The next person I met was Swoozy Bird, and oh my gosh, I think she was kind of skeptical what it was going to be like. But she agreed that it was just like meeting a friend that we had known for years because we've watched each other for years. So we ate at a really neat restaurant. I am going to put a link above and below. I have a playlist on all the YouTubers that I've met I think from 2017 on, because I've met quite a few. And the last person I met this year was Sandra, and I met Sandra in Nashville. She's also from Florida, but she spends the summer with her famous son, Emerson Hart, and his wife. And we picked up Sandra and went out for lunch and had a great time. Sandra and I bonded a long time ago, and it was just like meeting up with a friend that we had known for years. So we had a great time. So those were some big blessings that meant a lot to me. I'm not going to go into much detail about my favorites of this year, but I want to show you. If you click on anyone's name, this is what comes up, and it's called a channel page. And right underneath where it says YouTube Studio, there's a little search. So I'm going to type in Sephora Manicure, and that will bring me to the video that I talked about, Sephora Manicure Set. And if I click on it, I can just see, it wasn't that one, it was the top one. So I'll be able to learn more about it. So I just thought I'd show you an easy way. I use this feature a lot when if I watch someone and I think they talked about that, and I can search under their channel name and see when they talked about a product. Anyway, just thought that might be helpful. Okay, now that you know how to find out more about a product on anybody's channel, I'm going to start talking about my 19 favorite products from 2019, and I start this in January. So right now, I'm starting mine for 2020 right now for some things that didn't make it. What I'm going to talk about first is my least favorite category, and that is skincare. I do my skincare, but I don't enjoy it. I purchased this from Amazon. I'd heard about it from several different people. It's called a facial scrubber. And scrubber isn't really the right word, but what it does, you have to have your face clean and you have to have it wet. And you turn it on and you very gently go over your areas where your skin gets congested. And by that I mean full pores, blackheads. And when I got this, I think I used it twice a week. And now I've only used it about once a week, but it's something that really does help if you have congested pores. You can also use it to push your, you can use it in several different ways, but I haven't. I've just used it for that. And the second, I'm going to call this skincare because it goes on my lips. It's either Grand Lips or Grande Lips, and it's from Grande or Grand Cosmetics. The first one was sent to me from Octoly, and I think I have purchased, I have 3 in backup, and this one, and I always buy the clear. What I like about this is I used to use it every morning and night. Just, I'd pump it up 2 times, and I would put it on my lips, and I'd put it on both lips. Well, now I'm just using it at night, and I put it on my top lip, because it does make your lips fuller after time. And you know, it's hard to measure on lips, but I don't think I need any more fullness in the bottom, but I want to keep my upper lip as plump as I possibly can, so I can put lipstick on it. This one was a big, big, big wow to me, and it is a Color Wow Dream Coat. I mark on the back how many times I've used it. I've used it 15 times. So I started out using it more often than I do now. Now I use it about once a month, but it is something that keeps your hair from getting frizzy, and especially in the humidity, and in Southern Illinois, it is really pretty rough. But I love this. This has made my hair so much easier to deal with. So now I'm on to hair. And on the Color Wow, I think I started that at the end of February, but I can check and see, but I'm pretty sure it was. The next thing that I ran across, one of my subscribers, Jackie, mentioned them to me, and I ordered what she suggested, and then I liked it so much I went and I ordered more. And they're the Real Silk Scrunchies. And this pack I bought, I think it was like $20, and you got 5 random colors. Here's 3 of them that I haven't used. I have one that I keep in my makeup bag, and then one at my bedside. I don't use these to style my hair, but what it does, anytime you use real silk, and it's important that it's real silk, it doesn't wick any of the moisture. It doesn't break hair. It is just really good for your hair, and it's good for your skin. But like I use these when I'm around the house, when I want to put my hair up, because they will slide, but they don't ever slide out of my hair at night. I'll wrap it up on one side. I'll just kind of change. But I love these, and I love that Real Silk pillowcases are affordable, because I've used a Real Silk pillowcase for over 10 years. Prior to that, I used satin, and prior to that, I used polyester and nylon. That's what I used to use. But I've always used something other than a cotton pillowcase. The next one was my Revlon one-step blower and styler, and I'm going to put a picture in here. I had to crawl under lots of things to get it replugged back in. So, and I just talked about it, I think 2 videos ago, and I love it. I've used it 8 times now, and it knocked some things that I didn't think would be knocked off my favorite list. But it's just so easy not damaging to hair if you use it on the cool heat, not the hot heat. And the reason I did the giveaway on the clip-in hair extensions is because I wanted to have these in my favorites. And this is the big 4-piece weft. But I wanted to buy them because I wanted to put them in and I didn't want to buy myself another pair, but I knew I loved them, and they're kind of like life-changing. I wear the long pieces the most, and I can just do all sorts of neat things with my hair that's not long enough. So now I can comfortably keep my hair this length and still wear my hair the way I like to wear it up, especially during the warmer months. But yeah, irresistible me. I love them. I was absolutely thrilled to purchase these. This is the CoverGirl Outlast Lip Color. It kind of goes on like it is a liquid lipstick. You let it dry and then you put the top coat. Well, I knew after I used it once, I knew I loved the top coat for any type of matte lipstick. So I was thrilled to purchase this. I think this is in Natural Blush, is the shade that is, but I think it's really pretty. The other item I bought because of my sister, my oldest sister, and I bought 2 of them, and I haven't talked a lot about them, but I love them, and I think they're really special, but I think they're expensive. They're from Hourglass, and they are a plumping, shiny lip gloss, and I'll put the name below. But I bought 2 of them. I have them on today. This is True Rose, and this is Impact. I put Impact all over my lips, and then I just took my finger and got a little from here and just dabbed them a little bit in the middle. But they are such a comfortable lip gloss. You don't need a lip liner. They stay put all the time, and I do think they make your lips appear to be a little fuller. But they're so comfortable. I like both of them, so this is just one item. As much as I love IT Cosmetics, I only had one favorite, and I just love it. And it's a limited edition. It's this year's It Girl Beauty Box, and you can see how small it is. And I'll put a picture on the top of the screen. I can put up with the creams and the powders being together because I love the shade so much. I love that it has an eyeliner, an eyebrow thing for your eyebrow. It has absolutely everything you ever need to do a full face, with the exception of mascara and foundation. This is, for me, it has more cool colors. Grab some foundation and some mascara, and that is it, and I love that. From watching YouTube videos, I came across another navy eyeliner that stays put. I only have 2 that stay put. One of them is from IT Cosmetics, and the other is from Milk Makeup, and this is in navy. It has a smudging tip. I took the end off of it because I never use it to smudge. I just use it in my upper waterline. But it will stay all day. And I can put it on after I have my contact in. It doesn't affect it at all. So I bought quite a few of these when they were half price. But I think even at half price, they may not be as good a deal as the IT Gel Waterproof Liner is. But I'll put a note of that up there if it is. But I'm really happy that I have another brand that I like. I received this Boom Boom Cream by Sol de Janeiro in my FabFun box. I have never liked any type of coconutty, I don't even know what this smells like other than it smells fabulous. And I don't really like body cream, so I would use this kind of as cologne. And then a dear friend of mine, sent me the Brazilian Crush Sol de Janeiro cream mist, and I just love it. Jim loves it. This isn't makeup, but it just makes me happy, and it's on my list. I love this to the same intensity as I dislike their new one. In this one, I just can't stand this. I got this I subscribe to Ipsy. I still do. And this came in an Ipsy thing, and I thought, oh, they have great scents. Well, this is Coca Cabana Cream, and it's not one of my favorite scents. The next category is just some random things that have meant a lot to me. This is my Fitbit. I have loved having a Fitbit. I bought a leather band for it from Amazon, and I put fingernail polish on the back of it probably once a week. I build it up, and I have found that I can wear this watch if I move. I have 4 different areas that I can wear it, and I change it around. So I don't know what when I film, what it's usually on, but I do have a metal allergy. But this has helped my doctor because I can print out what's going on with my heart rate. Before I went to the hospital last time, I was texting him what my daily heart rate looked like. It counts. It's just it's a great watch. It counts your steps. It'll do a whole lot more than that. But I just absolutely love it. I love that it tells me how much I sleep because I know I'm a good sleeper. And I got Jim one for his birthday, and he's been wearing it, and he can't complain that he doesn't get enough sleep anymore because it tells you exactly. I am so impressed with it. So I like it. I have no need to buy the Apple Watch. This does everything that I need and more. It can do a whole lot more, but it's definitely one of my favorite things. Also, one of my favorite things this year is that I subscribed to the FabFitFun box. It was a yearly subscription, and I think it cost $192, which is a lot, but I have thoroughly enjoyed it. So it had to make my top 19. I don't know how many of you remember this, but you can look it up the way I showed you. This is a buckleless belt, and it goes like this. You snap it on your front, not in the middle, your front belt loop. It'll hold your pants up if they're a little bit loose without having a buckle. And Jim has even worn this, and I need to order him one, because sometimes he doesn't, he has a sweater and he doesn't really want to have a belt buckle, but he needs help keeping up his pants for different reasons than me. Mine is because I've got some hips, and his needs it because he doesn't have as big a hips as he used to. My sister, my one that's just 3 years older than me, gave me one of these, and I have to show you, and I'm not getting my broads out to show you. I took pictures and I will insert them. This is the Soma Vanishing Back Bra. I have to share with you, no matter what I have on, I have a smooth back. There's one with the front clasp, a picture of the back, and this is the back of the one that clasps in the back. They have all sizes. Soma, some of you have stores that you can just go into Soma. I order online. I watch their clearance section, and ever since my sister gave me a Soma Vanishing Back Bra, and it was early in the year, that's all I've worn. I've searched for deals, and I'm not going to come show you my underwear, but they're wonderful. I love them. The next item is pretty large, and I'll just put it, this is the large one right here. And then there's a medium and a small. And these are packing cubes. It changed the way I packed. I had never had any packing cubes until I went to Midland, Texas, and to Las Vegas, and I had 2 different sets of clothing, and I was able to pack one set in one. When you get someplace, you just put your little thing in there. You can see what is in there. And I'm sure they have all kinds, but I have been super happy with these, so I like them. This is just one bag of all the cords that I can now get rid of because of one item. And this is a retractable charger. It has 3 different ends on it. You put this in any place to charge it. It's USB. Everything I own and Jim owns, all these 3 will work. It's just brilliant. I bet I've bought 20 of them. I have one in our car, one in our van, and one in Jim's car off the bat, because we can charge anything. They retract and then they go back. And they are so handy. I think they were they're less than 2 for $15, but I like it because it'll charge anything. Like I said, I haven't thrown all the cords away yet, but I haven't found anything that I needed different than this, so this is a real winner. This manicure set is fabulous. I use it, and I always remember to travel with it, and I think it's around $20 from Sephora. Love, love, love it. Not only is it good for me, it is a fabulous gift, and all the tools are very good. There's only one that I haven't used, and it is like the cuticle pusher or cutter trimmer, but everything just works great, and it's really a quality product. It's very attractive, and it's just nice. And what I saved for the end was my pasta bowls. I did not know what they were called, and you all told me. I said to Jim the other day, I said, what did we do without these? These are the 20-ounce bowls. They're perfect for all sorts of things. It's kind of like a combination of a bowl and a plate, and I use these a whole lot, even like for meat and vegetables or for stews or a lot of different things. But these were a huge winner, and those are my favorite things from 2019. I had to limit it to 19, but those are my favorites. I know you're going to go watch Carol and Natalie and see what their favorites are. I can't wait to see what they're up to. And anyway, you all take care. It is all good, and I will see you in my next video. In my rules, I'm like a rule person, but I am thrilled. There were some of the products that they made that I just don't. And that's my story.